I'm Angela, and it's good to hear about that because I have a 10-year-old and a newly turned 13-year-old.
Okay.
So I'd like to learn as much as possible because of all of these things that I've heard about.
Yes, so we could add fear.
And imagine, yeah, fear.
Fear, okay, let's add fear. Let's add fear.
A large dose of fear.
Yeah, and so that's your perspective.
Sure.
So when you hear teenagers, since you're on the early side of it,
Yes.
you've got the fear thing going on. Some of the others have it going on.
Right.
Okay, great. What else you got to do?
Diana,
Yeah.
I tell you something that's coming up for me that's kind of painful is how much I'm responsible for this
Yeah.
instead of
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
And that's hard to look at.
it is hard to
Me
look
too.
at.
Me
And
too.
Me too.
One of the things that comes to my mind is that perhaps we as a culture, as a people, have been focusing on the wrong thing. We've been focusing on the drama, the fear, the pain, the anticipation of what could go wrong rather than focusing on this and helping
Yes.
create it.
There is an expression, what we focus on expands. You can write that down.
Okay.
Great idea. All right. So would you mind if I used you as a volunteer?
No, I wouldn't mind.
Okay, fantastic. My volunteer who just volunteered. Yeah, woohoo! Okay, so keep your eyes on us, especially her. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just demonstrate by speaking to you in a certain way. Now, Angela. I'm so proud of you being here today. I feel really good about it. I'm proud of you for just showing up on time. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Cool. Okay. Cut, as we say. Now I'm going to say something else. Angela, I have deep respect for your commitment to your children because I know that's what brought you here today, to be present and focused with us in this group. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay. Cut. So before you speak, do you know what I just did between 1 and 2? Okay. Was that true?
Yeah, it was amazing because the first one I felt warm and fuzzy. That was great, yay.
You
But
look
the
like-
second one was an inside warmth.
You could
like,
see that.
Wow, I care about my kids. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were acknowledged for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that's the only time you can be proud, if they're doing and acting this way.
Okay. Hang on.
Oh.
Because I'm going to show you. This is what I said the first time. I'm proud of you for the action. The second time, I exchanged proud in my consciousness for respect.
I think also a recognition of who they are. Sometimes people don't realize or may not be able to verbalize certain qualities about themselves until other people verbalize it. And maybe that may be especially true for a kid. After I've said, you're so responsible. Wow, I am responsible. And I see what you're mentioning, that the first one, I'm so proud of you, look at you, can breed that codependence, because one of the phrases that we joke about in our family is, my son from very small, he would say, look at me. And it's so much to, we're so proud of you. But now I'm seeing this second portion is instilling that bit of the internal appreciation. The pride, that self-pride. So that's really funny because I think of that. If I could clarify?
Yes.
So is this a two-step approach? I would say, I would
No.
go with so we're just going straight to the respect.
Yes.
And here I am, I'm one of these people, you give me this recipe here and I'm looking, now I'm wondering, would it work the same as, I really like the way you did that? Or is that going back to the
It
proud of?
depends.
So respect is the most, because I don't want to end up sounding like a parrot either with respect, using this, so I'm thinking, can I interchange some words here? To me, it sounded as though you would give her a question and pretty much let her go wherever she wanted with it, whereas in the middle one, it was more, I have leading
Control.
her. I have this question that I want this exact answer to, but you gave her more leeway. And the teenage anthem of "you don't understand" might be washed away with just this one tool.
It can be.
Wow. That's my word for today is wow. Thought you were going to say years. Now I'm wondering, you said your son will do it to you, your husband as well. Did you actually sit down and teach them, or did they learn through modeling?
Both.
And for me, I have to start off with wow. Once again, that's been my word. But really, for me, it's for I guess 13 years. Not really all 13, but for a lot of it, I feel like I've been stabbing in the dark. And like you mentioned, there isn't this book that you came up with, but now there is.
Yay!
And to be able to just start off with 2 even, and that's probably good enough for me right now.
Yeah.
To work
Yeah.
on these, I feel hopeful. And I'm so happy to be here today. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your contribution.